I'm coming out, so we better get this party started. Let me close that up for you.
Hello! It's been a while since we sat down and had a talk, hasn't it? Been, yeah, definitely a hot minute there. Hi! Wanted to let you know I'm alive. I'm not dead in the bottom of a sewer well somewhere, which, you know, would seem apt for me, but I am here, I am alive, I am still planning on making videos, but woo, some things have been going on in the background, and we're gonna talk about them because it's important, at least I think. First thing, as you may have gotten from the title and me crawling out of my little closet over here, this is kind of a coming out video, I guess? I don't know. I'm trying not to make a big deal out of it because, you know, in reality, nothing about me is really changing. The only thing that's changing is the way I'm defining myself. The words that I'm defining myself have changed, but I in no way have changed. I'm still the same odd, weird person that I've always been, but I'm just going by different labels. And yeah, let's just kind of go into it. To start off, you know, born a female. I got all the female anatomy parts. You know, I got the ladies up here, I got the pie down there, you know. But growing up, I never really felt like I fit in as what a female at least should be. The thing I always told myself is I always felt like I was, oh, what's that? Oh, just my skin. Nothing, just my horrible skin. I always felt that I just never fit quite in with female or being, you know, a woman. It, like, definitely I enjoy my womanly features and stuff, but I also realized as I got older, especially when I was getting in high school, that I had masculine parts of myself that I either, like, I felt like I had to kind of hide those things, you know, wanting to dress in a more masculine way or sitting and talking in a way that felt more manly than womanly. You know, sitting maybe like this with my legs spread in my jeans, wearing my big old boots and all that. But I didn't feel like a man was right either, you know. I didn't feel like a man, but I didn't feel like a woman. And for a long time I just felt like, I don't know, maybe I'm just a woman that likes to do a little bit of everything. I don't know. We'll just keep the female title because, I don't know, it just works. But I don't know. I don't know. I wanted to find a title that felt a bit right, even though, I don't know. I really don't feel, at least for me personally, I'm not speaking for anyone else, but for me personally, I think gender's kind of pointless, this idea of labeling gender. I think that, yes, there's a body that is considered to be masculine and a body that is feminine. Two halves that, when come together, reproduce, you know, just biology, just how it is in the wild. But defining yourself, gender, the way you dress, identify, present yourself, I feel like, I don't know, that a title for that, and for at least for me, I don't think that really matters. It doesn't feel necessary. You know, if I want to wear, you know, some nice pants and a suit jacket and things like that, and something that's more masculine, I feel like I can do that. Or if I want to wear a nice dress and some pumps or whatever, I feel like I can do that too. So, to sum all that up, I am now identifying as non-binary. So, the pronouns I go by, I would prefer they, them, their, but I am not turned off by being called she, her, hers. That doesn't bother me, you know. And with like older family, you know, turning them to say they, them, their, that's not a battle I really care to fight anyway. So if they want to still call me she, I honestly don't give a damn. Hell, if people want to start calling me he, I don't really care either. I just kind of want to be me. Call me by my name. That's great. Just call me Evelyn. Just let me be me. Let me be me. But yeah, it's been a long battle figuring out what I define as, and just being around friends in the LGBT community, doing my own research, and being on TikTok and being in that LGBT community there, and hearing other people's stories of how their identity has changed and how they, their own stories kind of helped me realize that, I don't need to have a gender identity, really. I can just exist without really having a set gender. And I like that. It feels good. It really feels good. So, yeah. I mean, this was something that was kind of evident in me for a long time. And also another thing is my sexual identity has also changed. For the longest time, I just went, I'm straight. I know I like men. I like what they got going on, their anatomy, the things and stuff. That gets me going. But as I got older, I also realized, there are some ladies out there that also give me this same feeling. But I also realized it wasn't all ladies, much as it wasn't all men. It was very weird for me because I went from in middle school being like, maybe I'm a lesbian, but then realizing no, because I know I really like men, and I know I don't like all women, but I know I like some women. But then I went back to being straight because I'm like, I know for sure I like the masculinity. It's the masculine stuff I like the most. I'm not super attracted to a super feminine woman, so I can't be a lesbian. I can't be bisexual. I gotta be into men. But at the same time, it's like, it still didn't feel right. It felt like I was still denying a part of my sexuality that was there. So I did more research, looking into more of the community and things, and I found a label for my sexuality that, I'm gonna send her this more because I have a problem. I found a label that actually felt like it fit, that felt comfortable, and that is Minsexual. And Minsexual basically is, I'm attracted to those who are masculine presenting in nature, but no matter what their gender identity is, I'm attracted to them if they are presenting a more masculine, physicality. So there are women that I'm really attracted to, slimmer body types, the smaller chest and smaller body parts, tone muscles, shorter hair, square features in the face, sort of things like that I'm really attracted to. But I've never been turned off by, women's genitalia. That's a scary thing. No, of course not. I love that. That's good. Give me some of that. Mamma mia. But also, male genitalia, I'll take that too. Do you identify as neither and you're non-binary like me? That's fine. You sexy too. Basically, it's basically like a subcategory of pansexual, because for a while I was like, maybe I am pansexual, but I also felt like, well, that doesn't mean I'm attracted to everybody necessarily. Like I said, what feels the most accurate for who I am is minsexual. I'm attracted to those who are masculine in nature, no matter their gender identity, whether they're trans, whether they're cis, whether they're nothing, whether they're everything, whatever you identify as, don't matter to me. So, yeah, that's basically it. I kind of want to this is a red ramble, obviously. I'm gonna ramble. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. I'm honestly, there's some underlying anxiety with doing this, just because it's part of me felt like maybe I shouldn't do this. It's not necessary. It's not a big deal, right? But at the same time, I think it's important to just, put it out there in general. It's something, if I want it to be true for myself, having other people respect it and have it be true when they look at me too, I think is important. So, yeah. That's basically what this is. It's just, it's reaffirming for me, this journey I've been kind of going on for 10 years pretty much, starting in middle school and me questioning what I am, what I'm attracted to, what label should be for me. And I've never liked labels. I've never liked, putting a label on a person or something, and just putting someone in a box, people, we're so complex. There's so many layers to us that trying to squeeze a perfect like definition to what we are is just seems counterproductive for me. But you know, doing research, finally finding terms and labels and identities that match what I've been feeling, that's been a really good feeling, you know, instead of just feeling like I'm just this weird thing that exists in reality that can't be defined and never will be, to finally being like, oh, there are other people who have felt the same as me. There are other people that felt that there's not a good gender label for them and that maybe gender doesn't work for them. And other people being like, oh, I'm attracted to certain people, but I'm not sure if I fit into this or that, or, you know, finding the right group for it. And to know that, hey, there's others out there and we found a way to define ourselves. And the fact that I can, you know, be taken into that, it feels so good. It's like I finally found a pair of shoes that fit me, and it's so nice. It's really nice, honestly. And I'm just glad because, you know, I've spent so many years not knowing what I am. There was a day, like, because there were little things that I did that made me question what I am and stuff. For example, in high school, my friend was like, I'm so upset I don't have a guy date to go to prom with. It was their junior prom. I was a sophomore. We were invited through invitation if we want to. And I was like, I'll go as your date. And when I meant that, I took it so seriously. I rented a tux. I had my hair styled back so it didn't look long. I had like braided in the back, and I also did my contouring in a way to enhance more masculine features and do things like that. I literally went, in a way, sort of in drag, I guess, as a drag king in a way, to prom. I didn't go in a dress. I didn't get a big ball gown and do my hair up and wear beautiful makeup. I went with my friend as her guy date. And I was not uncomfortable one bit. And part of me was like, am I a guy? Not a woman? But that wasn't true, because I really like, you know, getting the girls dressed up, putting on pretty makeup, doing my nails, doing things that are considered feminine. But I also really like doing the masculine thing too. So that was a question. There was even senior year in high school, for fun, I was just like, I'm just gonna go to school as a guy. I wore a plaid shirt, but like a nice one. I had a bow tie. I made it look like I had stubble on my face and did my hair slicked back. And it was weird, but you know, it didn't feel wrong, but it didn't feel quite right either. I don't know, it was weird. Because when I did it, you know, the idea was that I'm dressing as a man, because that was the headset, the mindset I had. But now my mindset is, at least for me, there isn't dressing as a man or dressing as a woman. I'm just dressing in what feels comfortable. And some days that may appear in a more masculine nature, and some days that may appear in a more feminine nature. And some days that may be more ambiguous in the middle. And I'm cool with that. That's basically how I feel. I'm just me. I'm just Evelyn. I'm just the Red Witch. I'm just me. Not a man, not a woman. I'm just me. And I like that. And I'm attracted to people that got some more masculine traits to them, because that's just what has always turned me on. I don't care if you're biologically a woman, biologically a man, whether you're trans, whether you're non-binary. I don't care. Labels for me, for gender identity, out the window. You can throw it out. Just tell me your name and I'll be like, hey, I'm attracted to you. You wanna do some stuff? Let's do some stuff. So yeah, I kind of wanted to just get that right out of the way. Just be like, hey, going forward, this is how I feel I am. If you can respect that and accept that, that'd be great. If you don't, this channel's not for you. This channel's not for you then, you know, and that's okay. If you're gonna not accept someone's gender and sexual identity, then this is probably not the place for you, and we probably would never have been friends anyway. But yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. You know, this is just to give you guys an update that this has been going on in the background, that I've been slowly kind of coming out. I'm getting my work to change over my name tag, so instead of it only had she, her, hers, now I'm like, hey, can I have it specify that I'm non-binary and that I do they, them, their as well as she, her, hers, kind of just the thing. And they're like, sure, we'll get that printed off. And so excited for that I'm gonna have that, and just slowly taking the steps to being like, hey, this is who I am, and deal with it, basically. But I have never felt more comfortable with myself than I have the minute I discovered non-binary and minsexuality. When I discovered that and did research and looked into it, I'm like, oh my God, it felt like I was reading me. Like it just felt like me. And just as a person who their whole life has never really felt like they completely understood themselves, to finally be like, oh, I understand. Like, it was like I read it's like there was a textbook about myself, and I finally like went to the index and was like, oh, non-binary, minsexuality finally makes sense. We make sense now. So, you know, obviously I'm still like not perfect. Obviously that doesn't solve all my problems in this head. If it did, we would have a much easier world, wouldn't we? But yeah, just I also wanted to put that out there because some of the song stuff I wanted to do would kind of start to showcase the non-binary side of me more, because I want to do songs that, you know, are not always sung by women and not portrayed by women, and not like in a vague sort of way, but like kind of directly being like, I'm a guy doing a guy thing. And like if I'm singing that and dressing it in like a masculine way, you know, I kind of wanted to be like, this kind of explains why I'm doing that, because I basically don't give a damn. This is just what I want to do. And just kind of wanted to put that out there before I continued making stuff that kind of hinted at it. I just kind of wanted to directly put that out there. So instead of there being speculation or people defining me through their own ideas of what they think I am, I just kind of wanted to flat out be like, hey, this is how I identify, take it or leave it, whatever. But yeah, to move on to a different topic other than just coming out and stuff, just to update you, there has been delay on making videos just because during the same time I also got really sick with some virus. I was bedridden for a week. It wasn't COVID. I took a test, thank God, but you know, I was still very sick, couldn't do any videos. I couldn't even sit and play a video game. I had zero energy, zero like wellness to do any of that stuff. So on top of, you know, dealing with and discovering myself and going through that process, I also was sick. And when I'm bedridden and sick, that really takes a toll on my mental health, just because I cannot stand not being productive, not doing stuff, not, you know, letting my creative juices flow and create something, to not further myself. If I'm like, even if what I need to do is rest in bed and I need to do that to take care of myself, it feels like I'm being non-productive. It feels like I'm being lazy. And even though that's not the case, I know that, but that's just how it feels. So it's been just a lot going on in the process. Me, you know, working on my mental health during that sick time and taking care of myself physically, while also going through the process of, you know, figuring out my gender identity, or lack of gender identity, I should say, and, you know, my sexuality, and, you know, finally coming to terms with what I really am and all that stuff. So that's just all been going on in the background, while at the same time me trying to figure out songs I want to do, or if I want to do other videos and stuff. But now that I'm in a much better place, I'm getting back on track with my mental health. I feel really good. I feel even better now that I've kind of gotten over this hill of what am I sexually and gender wise. Why am I getting out of focus? Focus on my face. Focus on my handsome face, boy. Okay. So now that I've got that, I'm gonna definitely get back into working on other videos. I want to try and get some consistency, but I can't make any promises, you guys. I really can't. But I have some plans on finally getting some Rent and Link covers on. I really want to do I'm a Thoughtful Guy, just to throw myself out there, because I've never done really rapping stuff before. I want to challenge myself, and I've had this vision of a music video for it that I really want to do, and so I really want to challenge myself to make that, to step up my music video game and my song cover game. I also did a poll on my Twitter about a Bo Byron cover people would prefer, so I'm going to try and work on doing Look Who's Inside again and Welcome to the Internet. Not sure which one I'll do first, but I want to do covers of both of those, so expect those in the future. I also, kind of for fun, wanted to do a video giving my 2 cents on the confusing game that has been Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I didn't do a Let's Play just because I didn't think my computer could handle it, and I was right on that because it could barely run the game itself, with all its glitches and all that too. But I kind of just wanted to do a breakdown, like, in my opinion, a breakdown of the game, the things that worked, the things that didn't work, but really like break down like every moment in the game, and then at the end give a summary of what I really think of the game. I didn't know if anyone would care to do that, but I kind of wanted to do that, and then also have it be like a springboard for a new series I could do, like called like My 2 Cents, where I basically go in depth about something that I like and give my opinion on it, and, you know, just kind of be fun about it, but, you know, going in depth about things that people didn't necessarily want me to go in depth about is basically what I'm saying. But I might do more Let's Play stuff. It's honestly not my favorite. I want to do react stuff, but I don't know what to react to. So right now the only things is for sure more covers are going to be coming out and on the way. I want to try though and do other things, just because with covers the challenge is, you know, copyright. I'm not going to make any money from doing covers just because getting the rights to the songs, I don't know how to do that. There isn't really any clear information on how to do it. They just tell you that, you know, your song, you don't own the rights, and I don't know how to do it. So doing covers is fun. I want to do more original stuff, but, you know, it's hard to write that stuff. I got ideas in the back of my head. I just got my drum kit and my stepdad's guitar set up in the other room, so hopefully I can practice that and have, you know, more option to help create original songs. It's hard when the only thing you have is a weird notation program and your own voice. So I'm working on that in the background as well. So to come up there, so expect more cover songs, hopefully more original songs, potentially me breaking down Security Breach if anyone cares to see that. I might be a little late on the bandwagon for that since it peaked and now it's like, oh, we're slowly going down. But come on, it's Security Breach. Everyone's got something to say about it, so why can't I say something? Gosh darn it. So yeah, that's basically I wanted to just give you guys an update just because I have been gone for like a month since my last video, and just wanted to let you know I'm alive. I'm doing all right now. My mental health's on an upswing. I'm really happy with where I am with my identity, and, you know, hopefully you guys will respect and be cool with all that. And I'm gonna, you know, just keep on the background taking care of myself. I'm gonna go back to the gym. I haven't gone since the coronavirus was going up, so now that it's kind of starting to get a little better, I'm feeling brave enough to go back to the gym and, you know, get physically well again. You know, I want to take care of myself, be in a good place for myself, but also to make sure I'm well enough to create stuff for you guys, because I know there isn't a lot of you out there, but I know that there's still some of you out there, and for those of you who really have stuck around, have peeked at my stuff, I really appreciate you. It means a lot, and I want to do right by you guys. So those of you that have been subscribed, have stayed subscribed, because I know that I've seen my subscriptions kind of fluctuate lately up and down, and that's fair, you know. I'm not creating a lot, and the stuff I have, you know, I would say, you know, not super high quality, but we're getting there. And I really want to, you know, keep working on bettering my skills to create great stuff for you guys. It's not just about me. I want to, you know, make this channel a place you want to come back to be excited about what I'm creating. And definitely, you know, engage in my comments, or please go to my social media. I am super active on Twitter. I'm always checking it. So if you want to, you know, shoot me ideas or thoughts on there, totally open to it. Unless you're shooting me hate, then we don't welcome hate. No hate here. Bye-bye, haters. Get out. So if interact with me on Twitter, I also have Instagram, so I'm checking that as well. And of course, I got TikTok. I'm making dumb stuff on there. So if I'm not making stuff on here, you can for sure see some really stupid stuff on TikTok. So go on there and follow me and see that dumb stuff. And I've been kind of re-uploading some of my TikToks to the shorts section on here just to, you know, try and gather a couple of new spooky friends to the channel. Come on, join us. We're not a cult yet. But yeah, wanted to give an update, wanted to just let you guys know what's been going on with me, and I'm really hopeful for the future on here, for myself and for what I'm gonna create. So yeah, I would say the next thing to expect would probably be a cover song. But if that's not the next thing uploaded, whoopsie, I didn't lie. Just, I don't know, we're kind of playing everything by ear right now, but wanted to get all that out there, let you guys know all that. That's all I really have right now. Hopefully this came out in a clear way. I should have made a script, but you would have seen me squinting and reading, being like, what does that say? What did I write? Because I'm not a great reader either. I'm just not. It's hard for me. I can memorize a script and act it well, but I didn't want to do that. I kind of wanted this to be natural. And it's a red ramble, gosh. Where do they do it on YouTube? It's a red ramble, gosh dang it. So I'm gonna ramble. Rambling man. But that's basically all. But if you're new here, please subscribe if you enjoyed moi. I appreciate it. Please check out my original song, A Good Mythical Morning, if you haven't. It's a song I wrote basically talking about the impact Good Mythical Morning and Rhett and Link have had on my life, and it's sort of a little thank you song I wrote for them. So I'm really proud of it. It's my first published original song I ever did, so please check it out if you haven't. I would really appreciate it. Check out some of my other cover songs. The other one I did is Alistair's Game. Really fun song I did. Kind of like how it came out. Did some fun editing stuff. I also did a short kind of let's play doing the Magic Kingdom in Minecraft. So if you want to see me playing a game, check that out as well. And also, again, check out all my social media. It should just be The Lonely Red Witch on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You can find me there. Other than that, I don't have much to say. But yeah, keep engaging, keep talking to me. I appreciate it. And just thanks for sticking around to the end of the video and sticking around on my channel and all that. I appreciate it. And you know, let's create some great stuff together, shall we? Yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys later and keep it spooky. I don't know how to outro. I don't have my branding together yet, but stay awesome, all you guys. Later.